Hey YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be with you. Well guys, I just want to say thank you. You guys have been wonderful. You came out of my recent video on the full moon horoscopes for May 14th, and you guys seem to really like that, and I'm so glad. I hope you guys will keep watching. We're going to, at the beginning of June, we're going to do another horoscopes video, and we're going to cover the whole month and all 12 zodiac signs, so you make sure to be here for that. You don't want to miss it. Anyways, I told you guys, you've been saying you want to learn some magic, and some charms, and I thought today we would do a little bit of magic charm making. If you've been out shopping, you know that to buy professionally made magic charms can get very expensive. And, I think as members of the craft, we should literally practice the craft, which means making as much as we can our own charms and magic items. And of course, there are definitely times when we should shop and buy them, and I do want us to support our local, magic practitioners in their stores, so not trying to knock that. But occasionally, we just may not have the money, and in those times, what's a Wiccan to do? Well, I think we should be creative and make some stuff. With the full moon, it got me thinking about moon power and the wonder of the moon and magic. And I thought today I would show you how to make a lunar charm bag. You want to learn that? Well, come on along. Now, this project is very simple. It doesn't take any money, or just not much money, I should say. And the ingredients are really simple. What you need is just some cardboard. I just happen to take an old mailing envelope and cut it open. So that's some cardboard there. If you have a cardboard box, you can use that as well. Doesn't matter, but don't get your cardboard too thick because that will be difficult to work with. So you need some cardboard, a pair of scissors, some aluminum foil, and a little magic mojo bag. And we'll talk more about the bag in just a little while. But anyways, since I was watching the full moon, I was thinking about lunar magic. And I thought, what is it that would speak to magic, lunar magic? And I thought, well, there's the crescent moon. And so I thought, I wish I had a crescent moon charm. Well, I went and looked at sterling silver crescent moon charms, and they're very expensive. So I thought, why not make my own crescent moon? So that's what we're going to do today. Now, basically, what you want to do is think up some symbols that represent lunar magic to you. For example, we're going to use the crescent moon. So let me just zoom in here. And on our paper, we're going to draw a crescent moon. There you go. How's that? So you just make a little one. And I thought, what else speaks of lunar magic? Well, we've got the pentagram. So let's draw that. Okay, so we've got the pentagram and the left lunar moon. And I was thinking about the fairy magic, and I thought, a little fairy magic's always wonderful at the full moon. So I'm going to make another star, and we're going to do an elven star or a fairy star. I drew that as well. So we got the fairy star, the crescent moon, and the pentagram. Now, after you draw your charms, the next thing you want to do is just cut them out. That's why I was saying you don't want to have cardboard that's too thick, or you might have difficulty. So trim away as much excess as you can, and that will allow you an easier time of working. As you can see, we have our pentagram, our fairy star, and our crescent moon, with the excess cardboard trimmed away. Then what you want to do is set to doing fine trimming. So then you want to work on cutting out your shapes. Just take your time with that. Don't worry if you don't get it 100% perfect. Nothing has to be 100% perfect. Just make a shape that you like, that speaks to you. We're going to trim each of our stars out. You know, as you're doing your cutting, you want to meditate on that lunar energy that you want to imbue your charms with. So just visualize sparkling stars. Think about the moon and its light filtering down. How magical that is, huh? Just think about all that. Whoops. I'm dropping it here. It does take a little bit of coordination. I'm not so coordinated, but enough that I can get through, I think. You know, the Fae are wonderful helpers to invoke when you do magic. I believe in them. I pray to them and ask their help. I think they appreciate that humans acknowledge them, so that's why I want to put them in my charm bag also. Don't worry if your cutting's not perfect. You don't have to make it perfect. Just make it the best you can make it. And know that the Fae are with you and the magical beings that you invoke. Looking at my charms, I thought, I like my crescent moon and my stars. Maybe I should have a full moon also. So I made a round full moon image. So I'm just trimming that out now. We're going to add that to our charm bag. So once you have all your little charms cut out, you can make as many as you want. I just made a few here. You have them made out of cardboard. The next thing that you want to do is get your aluminum foil. Or as the British say, aluminium foil. Either way, aluminum or aluminium. Just take some of that out. Take that off. Then what you want to do is just tear a little bit of it away and begin to put some around your charm. So we're going to start with the full moon. And just wrap our foil around it. Just take your time, cover it up. Actually, I think I need a little more. That's not quite large enough. That's okay. You can do multiple wrappings if you want. Get too thick. You want to keep it flat as much as you can, shiny. Just follow along the edges and seal it up. Isn't that beautiful? Now you have a shiny full moon symbol. You can add this to your crescent moon. So just follow around again. Fold it along the edges. Just trace it around your moon. Make it beautiful. Wonderful thing about aluminum foil, it's very forgiving. So if you mess up, you can redo it with not a lot of expense or a lot of drama. There you go. Now we have a beautiful little silver crescent. Isn't that wonderful? Just add that to each of your charms. See? Now we're going to fold up our star. We add our little charm around the star. Wonderful. You might need to trim away some of the extra foil just to make it a little easier to wrap. That's okay. We can do that. Not a big problem. Just wrap your foil around your star piece by piece. You'll get it to where it'll become easy to do. You'll just trim away some of that extra foil that gets in the way as you wrap it. After you have your charms made, they should be shiny like this. And you can just put them in a wonderful little magical bag to carry with you. I broke the star, so both my pentagram and my elven star got broken. But that's all right. I've got the full moon and the crescent moon. And you might want to look for little magic bags for your charms. I bought this on eBay. These are known as organza bags. And you can just look up organza bags with stars or moons. They make them with beautiful things. This one has little silver stars on white. And I think it's just perfect for lunar magic. So I put my charms down in here. And then what I will do is I will pass it through the smoke of the incense as I dedicate it to the Moon Mother. And now I have a wonderful little charm. And I can just carry that in my bag when I go out or in my pocket. And whenever I want to tune to that lunar energy, I can just reach in my bag and pull out my little lunar charms. And I've got them with me. And it's wonderful if you're someplace where you don't have an altar set up. You can just open your bag of lunar charms and make that table where you spread them as your little altar and use your bag as an altar cloth and have an altar in miniature. So anyways, you see we got beautiful little silvery charms. We didn't have to spend a lot of money, and they're just lovely. And we can carry those with us, and we've got magic with us always. So anyways, guys, I hope this is something I want to bring to you. I hope it's something that you enjoyed. Maybe you'll try it. And if you make a little lunar bag, little lunar charm bag, maybe you'll do a little video response and share it with me. I'd sure love to see it. Well, guys, thank you so much. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. And I send blessings to all of you. Blessed be.